Welcome to Soundness with Sadie, alternate nostril breathing. Surya Nodi Pranayama. This breath technique is used particularly to balance, right? We're starting with the left and right nostril, hopefully integrating it into the left and right parts of our body, utilizing it for, at this point in life, for finding ourselves on the proper wavelengths. A lot of us are finding ourselves awake a bit too early or awake in the middle of the night and unable to fall right back asleep. This breathing practice can help you settle into that. It can also be used if you're in a highly stressful situation and you need to come down from that. If you're exhausted or fatigued and you need to get just enough energy to make it through another series of minutes or hours before you can actually put your head to the pillow. You want to make yourself comfortable, so you may want to bring blankets, cushions underneath you. You may want to put yourself back up against a wall with your skull, 2 shoulder blades, moving flesh to set both buttocks back against you. You may want to be in a high back chair. You may find yourself in bed or in your most comfortable place. In either case, you may need a block. Letting yourself recognize that having your arm dangle too much will not only encourage your head to your head to go forward, but it will also add a little bit of tension to your shoulders. So at the highest level, right, maybe that's what you need to get your hand in front of your face, maybe a bit lower. For women, you're deciding whether you cup, or whether you flatten, right, getting yourself so that you're comfortable, again, not having to bring that shoulder blade forward, but to let it rest behind you, okay? Your hand positioning is going to look like this, index and middle finger down, leaving your ring finger, and maybe your pinky finger kind of wraps around and hugs it, or maybe it just goes beside it, and your thumb out. Pointer finger, middle finger down, letting those others come out. Looks kind of like a hang ten. Bringing it in front of you, and maybe starting with a little bit of shoulder movement to soften. As you inhale, letting yourself gently roll those shoulders forward. Exhale to draw them back and down. And again, inhale, roll your shoulders forward. Exhale to roll back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Finding movement in the opposite direction is also useful. As you inhale, shoulders rise up and over. Exhale, not squishing yourself, but just drawing into the bottom of your body, and inhale through the top half of your body. Hear your exhale. Inhale, arms to the T. Again, feeling your bottom behind you, feeling your shoulder blades, bottom of your shoulder blades come to touch upon your back. On your next inhale, bend your elbows. And you're going to exhale, your elbows come forward, but your shoulder blades remain on your back. This doesn't have to be a right-handed thing. Let your dominant hand remain up in the air. The other one settles. And again, maybe you have that elbow on a block. Maybe it just rests in the sky. But you draw that hand in front of your face. As you bring your pointer and middle finger down, let it come in front of you. A round will be from the left nostril to the right, from the right to the left, threading back and forth as a whole round. Eventually you'll get into the rhythm of exhale, inhale, switch. But it starts with an inhale through the left. Closing off that right nostril, you take a breath in. Close off that left nostril, breathe out. Stay there to breathe in. When you're ready to breathe out, switch. Pause to breathe in. Switch, exhale. Maybe you need a Kleenex or some toilet paper at this point, letting yourself warm up through 2 or 3 rounds, and then be honest about the spring season. This isn't to be attractive, this is to be honest with you. Letting yourself recognize that you've warmed up the sinuses, you've warmed up those nasal cavities, right? And if you actually have allergies or sinus problems, you may need to continue to use a little bit of pressure like that. So maybe I'm closing off through the left side, but I need to actually hold that right side open. And same as you go to the other side, maybe that hand is actually coming underneath the cheekbone, pushing not just upward, but slightly outward, right? Looks awesome as you let yourself find a little more space for your sinuses within. And for some people, in order to access and release the sinuses that are up, they use that middle finger up in the middle of their forehead, and they may also use it for some attention to the third eye, as well as to help hold the head up. Okay, so it'll look a little bit like this. That's the preparation for alternate nostril breath. Please join me in the next video as we actually spend a couple moments going through it together. Again, preparing maybe to return to sleep, preparing to soften into the night rhythm, or preparing to just calm down in